let's get started. What's up, guys? All right. So, here to break down my Friday trade. Now, before we start, I want to talk about my Thursday loss. Okay, I did have a $456. I can't remember the exact amount loss. And I want to go over it. But to be fair, my defense, this is the first losing day I have had in like 8 trading days. So, they come and go. So let's take a look at it. This is my loss that I had recently. Okay, if we look here at the bottom of this candle, this is Wednesday. Okay, this was Wednesday's close. So me thinking that I'm the greatest trader alive, I thought, oh, there's a turtle soup, easy peasy. We just look for a confirmation on the lower time frame, and then we target 50% range. Jacob, you're not that guy, pal. So go to the weekly chart, which remember is a higher time frame. All right, now I want you to look around in this zone. This is a learning lesson. Do you see anything here which would make my original hypothesis wrong? Okay, I'll give you like 5 seconds to look for it. Okay. Okay, it was this right here. Okay, this on the weekly time frame was a turtle soup. So if we go back to the daily, all right, and we carefully look at it, it makes sense. All right, we're not going back up. Sure, could have taken it and retraced, but chances are we were not. So Wednesday I got burned, or Thursday, sorry, this Thursday I got burned. All right, it didn't, I took a long here, and it just obviously stopped me out, right? So let's talk about the trade I took Friday to make back what I lost on Thursday. Okay, so Friday, we knew, okay, all right, it's kind of obvious now that we're going to be going down, so we looked for shorts. Now, this is the important part that you need to understand, okay? If you don't see a turtle soup, or if you cannot anticipate a turtle soup, right, you should not trade, okay? All right, so I'm going to mark 2 points, 10 a.m., okay, and then once I drop to the hourly time frame, I will mark 9 a.m., okay? Now, if you remember correctly, the 9 a.m. is what candle? Right, it's the purge candle. All right, with this knowledge, we need to be looking very carefully on what we're actually doing. Okay, now, if we're going to be going down, we need to look for some sort of signal to be going down, right? So let's see what the 6 a.m. is looking like. All right, now keep in mind, if you were trading this, you saw this come all the way up here and starting to come down here to close, okay? Which is a very good sign. This is the turtle soup that we're looking for, right? Now, a lot of you wouldn't know this yet, okay? Because some of you, it seems like the people who are watching my videos are learning, okay? This pull back or move up was actually into a key level, into the body of this previous swing high. Now, on the lower time frame, you may think, oh, it's just a normal pullback, right? Yes. But on the higher time frame, you'll start to notice that a lot of these things are what we call order blocks on the higher time frame. They just appear differently on the lower time frame, okay? Or sometimes they appear the same. So we know that we moved into this zone, okay? So I'm going to go down to the 60 minute, the hourly. So here's the 8 a.m. and then remember I'm going to mark the 9 a.m. Okay. So let me get rid of the 10 a.m. This is the 9 a.m. purge candle start. Okay. Remember, this is the 4-hour order block that we were looking at. And then once the purge happened, right, we saw that it moved into that zone. Okay. Now, because I know how to look for these certain signals, all right, I was already looking for shorts. All right, so I did drop down to the 5 minute. Okay. And once we closed out of this 4-hour order block range, I started looking for shorts. Okay. Now, this is very important that you note this. Okay. So if you're taking notes, write this down, please. Okay. All right. The entries that I'm specifically looking for are order blocks, right, on the 15 or 5 minute. Okay. Now, what is an order block? Okay. If we are moving up, right, and then we need to go back down, you are going to be using the most recent swing low that took out the high, the turtle soup, or into a a higher time frame order block. So what I do, okay, 5 minute or 15, I draw a line on the body of this. Okay, now if you look at the top left on the screen, you can see that the opening price is 55.15.50. So I will draw it right there. Exact. Okay. Now what I will do, right? I will wait for price to move back into this and close under. There was one move. I liked it, but I didn't take it. Okay, and there's a reason I didn't take it, and I'm about to drop some more knowledge on you. So please write this down. Okay. Price is fractal. And what that means is that on the higher time frame, price is moving a certain direction. Okay? However, on the lower time frame, you will see certain signals and certain signatures that will make sense when you know the bigger narrative. Okay? Now, a lot of you currently are trading on lower time frames. So when you see a market structure shift or a move up on the 1 minute, right, or on the 5 minute, you automatically think, okay, we're moving up, we're moving down. You should not think like that. Always work from the top down. If you can't see what the market was going to be doing on the weekly or on the daily, you shouldn't trade. And if you notice, for the last 8 trading days, 7 or 8, I can't remember, 7 or 8 trading days, I've been correct in the way it's moving, except for the one time, because I was unable to see the higher time frame picture. Okay? All right, all I saw was I lost sight of the overall weekly, and I completely focused on that one part on the daily. Okay, so rant aside. Okay, so I like to wait for 2 confirmations. Okay, all right, but this one was very significant. Okay, and I'll tell you why. All right, sorry, back to my previous knowledge drop. All right, price is fractal. So what I like to do, I like to break down the hourly into quarters. All right, in an hourly candle, right, because this is the purge candle that we're looking at, you have the first 15 minutes, the second 15 minutes, the third 15 minutes, and then the fourth 15 minutes. Honestly, I do not like taking the trade unless I see it close on the 4-hour, turtle soup close on the 4-hour. However, if it falls into this range right here, the fourth 15 minutes, the last quarter, I will take a trade. All right, that is the only exception. Okay, so if I draw about back right here, I noticed at the bottom that it was at 9:45, the fourth quarter. In anticipation, I took the trade. Okay. All right, and I did take 2 contracts. However, I did take this on the micro account that I have, not the full size contract. And the reason why is because if you put your stop loss at the bottom or at the top of the turtle soup, it was like 20 points. Yeah, 20 points. And I'm not risking $1,000 on that trade in that account. So, yeah, it's Friday anyways. So, once I saw this, I thought, okay, it's looking pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and look at some targets. Target number 1, most recent swing low. Okay, this is on the 5-minute chart. Easy exit, easy. And this is a very, very easy, it was like 20 points, something like that, 15 points. All right, that's a lot of money. Okay, second point, number 2, which, trust me on this, I don't want to go out, so I don't want to go to the higher time frame because it will ruin the surprise for you guys, right? Okay, this was the bottom of the 4-hour. Okay, the 4-hour that turtle souped into the order block. So let's see what happens. 9:50 candle, 9:55 candle, 10 o'clock candle. I took one off here, and then the other one was right there. Okay, it wasn't here, it was literally on the line. Okay, all right, so this was the breakdown of the trade that I took Friday. But if you notice, remember, you work from the top down, higher time frame down to lower time frame. All right, now if I were to summarize for everyone here, okay, I'm going to give you some advice here. Number 1, trade only after a 4-hour or higher turtle soup. Step number 2, only take entries off the 15 or 5 minute. Okay. Monitor perch candles and think about why it's moving. Okay. All right. Now, this one is the most new thing I'm going to throw at you, okay? All right. Check New York / I'll just call it midnight opening price. Okay. Short above it, long below it. If you follow this last rule, you probably would see a significant increase in your trading ability. And the reason is very simple, all right? All right, and I didn't want to draw attention to it, but now I will, right after I mention it. Do you see this blue line here? Okay. This is what we call opening price. Because the price is algorithmically controlled, all right, we know that it likes to move down when we're above New York opening price, or sorry, midnight opening price, and it likes to move up when we are below. Okay, so if you just follow that logic, I will short above and long below. You will eliminate a lot of BS out of your trading. Okay. However, this does not mean you need to ignore these 4 points. There's a reason this is number 4. This is the final checklist for you. Okay. If we see number 1, good. If we see number 2, great. If we see number 3, if we're monitoring number 3, great. Number 4 is just icing on the cake. Okay. This will eliminate a lot of the BS. However, if you don't follow this, this does not matter. Number 4 does not matter if you do not follow 1, 2, and 3. Okay? All right? Exit at easy points that you could see. All right? The way the algorithm is designed, okay, it moves to points that are 100% doable, 100% possible. All right? These points that we move to are not fake. All right? They are, I can't say physically, but they are there. Like, they are registered there, right? They're previous orders lay. It makes sense, right? Because everything starts with the turtle soup. Everything ends with the turtle soup, okay? So if you use these tips, okay, and look for certain trades like this, your trading will significantly improve, okay? I hope you guys found this helpful, and I hope that, the breakdown was great and insightful. If you guys would like me to upload and walk you through my losing day on Thursday, let me know. Also, if you guys want to see my trading results, I usually post daily at the end of the day on my Instagram. So go ahead and check that out. I'll link it into the YouTube. Feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions. Going forward, guys, if you make a trade, okay, send me the 4-hour screenshot, right, of your entry, and then send me the 15 or 5 minute screenshot, and I will walk you through it. Okay. The reason I'm making this YouTube channel is not for YouTube revenue. I could care less about that. Right. I'm making this to help simplify trading for people who actually want to be better. Okay. No hate on Patrick Wieland, even though I do not like Patrick Wieland. Okay. All right. Those type of people are more of gimmicks. Right. Patrick Wieland, respect to Matt, trades by Matt, right? He's turned into an actually really good trader, right? But a lot of these people who are shilling for the prop firms, they don't really care about making you better traders. They care about entertaining you, okay? ICT as well. I love ICT, but ICT has made things way too complicated for the beginner. And I can tell you that because, shout out to King of Rum, my buddy. He knows that I have watched almost every single ICT video, and he has just made it way too complicated. He essentially tells you everything in the middle to get into a trade, but he doesn't go over the why, okay, which starts with turtle soup or CRT ranges. So I hope you guys found this insightful. Again, no hate on anyone who's trading, because trading is very hard and you need to be disciplined and have a routine. But again, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think, and I hope that you use these tips that I have highlighted for you to the best of your abilities, okay? All right, peace out, guys. Till next time, I will see you later. Peace.